Hey Gemini, it is time for your weekly energy forecast. Hi there, my name is Intuitively and I'm doing the energy forecast for the various zodiac signs, currently working on the sign of Gemini, and this is for the week of October the 8th through to the 13th. I'm feeling just a wee bit scattered here. Last few months have been super busy for me. Of course, you may or may not know that I traveled to Edinburgh for a week with my girlfriend Lana, and then we went and spent a week at Arthur Findlay Spiritualist College in the UK in our course Aspiring to Excellence, which is all about improving our mediumship. And then last weekend I was off to a concert in Vancouver with my 14-year-old son, and just I've got my studio being built in the background. I am constantly training my 2 German Shepherds because that's what they need. I have a few cats. I just rescued number 5, actually, back in July. Found him dumped out in the middle of nowhere, poor little guy. And so it's been a little bit crazy busy, but I'm starting to feel a little settled in, which is really funny because I'm leaving again in November. So I got about a month and a half. I am doing classes beginning October the 10th. If you want to know more about that, or if you just want to book a one-to-one reading with me, you can check me out at intuitivelyspiritualmedium.com. The upcoming classes that start on October the 10th are for beginners, and it is all about learning to work with energy. It's learning to understand your energy of others, how to call in spirit, meeting your spirit guides, all that other lovely stuff. So again, look me up at my website, intuitivelyspiritualmedium.com/events to find out all about that. Maybe it's for you. All right, Gemini, what have we got for your overarching energy for the week ahead? We have the elephant, and the elephant is all about leadership. And I really want to point out that what's standing out to me is a couple of things. One is the lightning bolts, and 2 is what I'm perceiving, and it may not even be, I think it's actually a pomegranate, but in my eyes right now, I'm seeing that as an apple. And what that is telling me is, one, the lightning bolts are telling me about your charisma with regard to a certain subject matter that you're taking leadership on. It's kind of like, I don't know if this is at work, at play, your own business, whatever it is, but you've got some information that you're very passionate about. And because you speak passionately about it, it is like people are drawn into you. There's a charisma in behind the energy of the words that you're sharing. That's what the lightning bolts mean to me. The apple talks about you being a teacher or a mentor in that subject. So taking a leadership role as a teacher or a mentor in whatever subject that might be for you. Again, it could be, something to do with your career, a certain portion of your career work. It could be some lived experience that you've had that you're now sharing your knowledge and wisdom of the lesson learned therein with others. Whatever it is, I just feel like you are taking a leadership teaching/mentoring position this week. All right, now let's break it down and see if the cards will let us know exactly what it is or give us some more information behind that. All right, Gemini, we have for you, fear. We don't invite fear in, do we? No, we chew up fear for breakfast, right? Come on, Gemini. Fear is all about holding ourselves back. It's denying ourselves, or it is allowing others to judge us in such a way that we fear what that judgment looks like or makes us feel like, when in fact we have the choice to accept that judgment or not. We don't have, just because people are judging us and thinking things of us and saying things about us, doesn't mean we have to take that on as our truth, right? I think it was Brene Brown that said, when people are tossing judgments at you, instead of like standing there and taking them on the chest, right into your heart, let them fall at your feet and just step over them. And I just really feel like for you, especially when we're talking about this mentoring leadership role that you're taking on, don't let fear hold you back. You're needed, right? And your fear is a belief system you're holding inside that somebody has put upon you and you've taken on as your own. So I want you to let it go. I want you to step over the fear. I want you to step up beyond the judgment, step beyond your comfort zone and carry on. All right? Being the leader that you can be in this moment. Oh yeah, look at you go. You are the queen. I feel like you may step over the fear based on your pre-knowledge right here. You went into this sort of armed and prepared. You're feeling the fear, but you're stepping beyond the fear, and now you're owning that, right? So this is all about, the feminine power, friendship, sexuality, being a woman. I'm talking about the energy of the divine feminine. I'm not talking about a gender, but this is you stepping up and owning who you are in the moment and truly feeling like you're in control. It's a beautiful, empowered feeling that I'm getting from this. And again, it comes because you were willing to step beyond the fear. All right, Gemini. Now, how are we wrapping up your week? With the wind fairy. Taking control of the thoughts going on in your head is what that's all about. So it says here, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. And I really do feel like this is all about you going inward and really paying attention to the thoughts that you're thinking, right? Catching yourself when you're telling yourself that you're less than or incapable of something, or you should or should not be some such thing, right? So this is more about owning those thoughts, recognizing them, stopping them, and replacing them with something that's more supportive and loving toward yourself. All right, Gemini, I hope this makes sense to you. Please leave me a note in the chat below if the reading is resonating. I do, in fact, try to reply to all comments on my page, on my channel here. And I really appreciate you being here and helping the channel grow. So thank you so much. Take care now. Blessed be. And I will see you all back here next week. Hit your like, share, and subscribe, and hit your notification button. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have had Lee's Lost Souls episodes going up, and I want to make sure that they find their people. So check that out. Have a look into it. See if maybe one of your people has shown up to send a message on through. All right. Once again, this is Intuitively signing off. Blessed be, Gemini. I will see you back here very soon.